So we're still waiting on clutch parts to turn up. I've ordered a few bits and pieces I'll go into in a minute. But I've had a closer look at this thing, and I'm not sure if it's common on these. I've never seen it before, but I've got a whole heap of rust. I'm not in the best light. There's a whole heap of rust coming through the rear of the mudguard frame. Obviously, mud accumulates up underneath. There's a fold in the panel and you get this rust come through. So there's probably about, I don't know, 30 mil there. It's all bubbled out here and it's all bubbled out around this taillight mount. Now, I thought it was surface rust when I looked at it, but it is right through. I'm not going to pick at it, but I kind of didn't want to go right into a full restoration where I'm cutting bits out and welding up the frame, which is a little bit disappointing, but something came to the rescue. Enter bike number 2. This is also a 72 K4. It's in the orange, which to me is a nicer colour. But this thing came from up in Birchip in the Mallee, and same story. This bike sat for about 30 years in a shed as well, but it's much drier up there and it was kept a lot better. It's kept in a nice dry, dusty place. Even the fuel tank, I don't know if it'll show up in this video, but the fuel tank is pristine inside, like it was drained and then cryogenically sealed. So it's a bit dusty and it's got a little bit of surface rust, but this frame is in so much better condition. The wheels are in better condition. It did come with a motor and a lot of the parts. It was pretty much a complete bike in bits. So I just ran a bit of cutters over the back quarter of the guard and it came up really nice. It's got a little bit of patina there. So what I'm going to do is strip this down to a frame, a bare frame, and I'm going to clean it thoroughly and hit it with cutters and see what the paint comes up like, because I'd really like to get away with not doing any paint work. If I can get the rest of it to look like that, I don't mind that patina, but it's also got a bit of a glow to it. If I can get the rest of it to look that good, we'll just start building it up from there. So really plans are to just really clean up all the frame and components. I do have the front mudguard for it in the orange. It's a little bit beaten up. So that's going to be the plan from here. I may still do something with the other frame, I don't know, but for now I just want to get a bike together and get going. So I'll continue to pursue getting the motor in the other one running and riding, because I think that's half a chance. And if I get that as a riding bike, then I'll transfer, wiring, coil, engine, sprocket chain, everything over onto this frame, and we'll put some new tyres on it. Probably do swing arm bushes, do forks eventually, or do fork seals for now. The other one had a good seat, so I've got a good seat, and then I'll just, all the handlebars and things like that, I'll just pick the best of both of them. This bike's only got 2,600 miles on it. And it did come with the engine. The engine looks pretty untouched. It is another high-low range, but I haven't messed around with seeing if it's got compression or anything like that. It seems to turn over. But that'll be another thing for another day. A few other bits I've found. I've got a hold of the frame cover in orange, but I might paint that grey, and I've got an uncracked, unmelted air intake complete, and another air intake tube that's nice and soft, and I've also got the very rare auxiliary fuel tank and the mount strap. So I just need the frame bracket and then I can mount that. I've got a reproduction cap on the way because that one's got a hole in it. I don't think that's the correct cap. But same as the bike, I'll probably paint the plastics. I'll clean this up as best I can with some cutters and just leave the bike as a bit of a patina thing. So I will get a new headlight bucket. We'll have to colour match, but yeah, the rest of it we're just going to try and shine up as good as we can and piece together with what we've got. Now the bike doesn't have low miles on it, but it does have a lot of oil and grease all over it. Looks like it's had plenty of chain lube over the time, so it's probably been looked after. But yeah, this is going to be a far better course of action. It's not going to involve, I've got a shed full of things that need cutting and welding and painting, and I don't need to add a postie bike to that right now. So we're going to blow this frame to bits and clean it all up and see how it comes up. But if it comes up as shiny as the rest of this, I'm going to call it good. I've also measured the clutch springs. There is a service limit of their free length. According to the manual, they're set at 27mm from standard, and the service limit is 26. So these ones I've got 24.1 down to 24.04. So I've ordered some new heavy duty clutch springs. So Dr. ATV do a heavy duty spring. Perfect for if you're a grown man riding what's essentially a kid's bike, or if you're carrying loads. So got those in order as well. I also had a closer look at all these clutch bits, and these clutch driven plates actually look pretty good, but a bit of peeling and a bit of scratching with the fingernails, and they actually started delaminating. So I ordered a brand new set of clutch plates, so I've got them there ready to go. But yeah, that's a quick update on where the Hondas, plural, are at. So yeah, this orange beast here will be a great donor. Well, I suppose this will be a great donor for the orange one now, because that's going to be the bike we build. I will have a good look over the frame, check for cracks and all that. Some of these bikes get abused on farms, but it looks like it's led a far easier life, or lived in a drier environment, to say the very least. So anyway, between these two and a few other reproduction parts we've got coming, we should be able to make something of it. Hopefully we can get this motor fired up. Absolute worst case, probably needs a ring, a set of rings, and maybe a valve grind, whatever. We'll see how we go, but I'm fairly confident we can make a nice looking, maybe a little bit ratty looking orange Trail 90 out of what we've got here. So it's progress. So that's just a little update on where this particular project's at. So if you made it through that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Alright, so I gave the orange beastie a quick gurney off, just a very quick degrease and gurney off to get rid of the worst of it. Actually cleaned up pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. A bit of patina showing through, but I'm completely fine with that. So I gave the rims a very quick steel wool, and they come up okay. They're not perfect, but they'll fit in with the rest of it. So yeah, this is definitely the better frame and wheel set out of the two. So yeah, we'll build this one up. We'll start, we'll blow it apart and clean it up, and start piecing it together with the best parts that we've got, and then what we don't have we'll get a hold of. So yeah, we'll do some swing arm bushes, we'll do some fork seals and tyres and tubes, and start going from there. So watch this space. Thanks for watching.